Remember that Twitter account my dad says? Yeah. I have no idea if Elon Musk's left it intact after his buyout of Twitter, but if it's there, his dad will probably end up on it very soon. At which point, no doubt, Elon will block the account. Welcome back to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. Elon Musk is a topic of endless discussion in the Trump era, and personally, I hate that. He's like a rash on the United States. You never know where he's going to pop up, and you can never seem to get rid of him. And maybe there's a vaccine for it, but no doubt RFK would say that it causes autism. Sorry, I digress. Elon Musk has taken center stage in the Trump era as the head of DOGE, an imaginary government agency designed to make sure the government does not work. Musk has tried to fire tens of thousands of government employees, abolish entire vital agencies like USAID, and let his winged monkeys collect the most sensitive information available on Americans. Courts have blocked many of his attempts, but nevertheless, the rash persists. Of the many allegations hurled at Elon Musk, one of them, maybe not surprisingly, is that he's a big racist. Keep in mind, Musk grew up in South Africa at the height of the apartheid crisis, and as a white man, was used to seeing a minority of other white folks with all the power. That racist upbringing likely plays a vital role in Musk's hatred of DEI. Take a look at what he had to say on the subject in this interview with Don Lemon.
Okay, but do you understand how by saying just that standards are being lowered, that you're implying that they're being lowered because people are less skilled and less intelligent, and you're talking about people of color and or women?
Look, I'm saying we should not lower standards.
But you don't...
That's it.
I think everyone can agree that you shouldn't lower standards.
Great, that's
But you're
all.
implying that they're lowering standards because of people of color or women, because someone is not a white male. You're saying that they're less skilled and less intelligent. That's what
No,
you're
I'm
saying.
not saying that. I'm simply saying that they are...
Then why would they be lowering the standards?
I don't know. Why are they lowering the standards?
That's a question
They
that
are.
I'm asking you. Just so you know, 5% of pilots are female, 4% are black. So you're talking about this widespread takeover of minorities and women when it's not actually true.
I'm not
And
saying
the
there's a widespread
standards
takeover.
Well, you're saying that the standards are being lowered because of certain people. And you don't believe in DEI, right? Do you not believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion?
I think we should be treat people according to their skills and their integrity, and that's it.
And of course, on the subject of racism and Elon Musk, we'd be remiss not to take note of this little incident.
My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you that the future of civilization...
In addition to giving a Nazi salute and claiming without proof that hiring non-white employees automatically means standards have lowered, Musk has also vowed to rehire government employees who were fired for racist remarks. His company, Tesla, has also endured numerous allegations of racism in the workplace and faced a number of racial discrimination lawsuits over the years. He also has claimed that DEI is the source of racism. Nothing to see here, though, right? Now, the Wall Street Journal has published the results of an in-depth investigation into Musk and his racial attitudes. Musk himself did not participate in the report. However, his father, Errol Musk, did, and he made some rather shocking, if kinda hilarious, statements about his son. According to Errol, Elon and his younger brother were, quote, interested in motorbikes, computers, basketball, and a little about girls. They were not into political nonsense, and we lived in a very well-run, law-abiding country with virtually no crime at all. Actually, no crime. We had several black servants who were their friends, end quote. Well, that sounds convincing, doesn't it? Whoever could like a black servant and be a racist at the same time? It's not like that's ever happened. And it's not like saying that because black people have more power in South Africa, crime has automatically gone up either. Errol Musk has suffered his own allegations of racism in the past, including that he and Elon co-owned an emerald mine in Zambia. Errol said the mine was never registered with the government because, quote, if you registered it, you would wind up with nothing, because the blacks would take everything from you, unquote. So, like father, like son? How many racists actually understand their own biases? Look, part of Elon's weird obsession with DEI is that he thinks he's the smartest man alive. He sees himself as a modern Leonardo or like a real-life Iron Man. Forget that Leonardo da Vinci actually invented things as opposed to buying companies and stealing credit from innovators, or that Iron Man was, in much better shape. Musk's superiority complex means that he sees himself as entitled to everything in the world and more deserving. He has to be smart, right? Because he's the world's wealthiest man. And the only reason people of color are more likely to live in poverty or not be the richest men in the world is because they're lazy and not as smart, right? And of course, it's Elon Musk's duty to father as many children as possible without actually being a parent to them, because his super smart DNA makes the whole human race stronger. That's in no way racially superior, is it? Elon Musk may be a lot of things, but he does not know how to read a room or empathize with others. Hence his accusations of a woke mind virus. If you ask me, the only real virus here is Musk himself. He sure as hell multiplies like one, and his self-righteous entitlement blinds him to anything but his own interests and his own selfishness. He's not above destroying the United States. After all, in his mind, he deserves to, and he can fix everything. Somebody come up with a cure for the Elon Musk racist virus, and fast. American liberty is on the line. This is Occupy Democrats.